So then, gang, after the penalty drama of yesterday, welcome back to the episode of Liverpool Football Club's journey into potential title glory, as today could be the day, as we play two games that potentially could lead us, as I say, to the top spot officially for the first time since... well, it's been a long time, viewers. As a Liverpool fan, I'm reminded of it pretty much every week. So I know how long it's been. And hopefully I can be the man to turn it round and make it happen, at least in Football Manager. That's fine with me. We sit 6 points clear of Chelsea. Manchester City, even with their game in hand, can't catch us anymore, it feels like. With 4 games to go, the 2 today are all important. We do play Chelsea next episode, but with Fulham and Burnley, games that could potentially seal the deal for us today, I think I had to bring you them. And then tomorrow, of course, Chelsea-Leicester, and before that FA Cup final on the Sunday, I think it'll be. So then, Fulham and Burnley, 2 teams that we should probably beat. If we take a look at the league table, you can see Fulham with 17th position to their name. Burnley back into the... did they win the League Cup? Hang on a moment. They won the Carabao Cup final against Huddersfield, of all people, with the 91st minute winner. Okay, the FA Cup final winner could well be Watford after all this as well. It's bizarre. Hopefully not Watford, because we're still in it, but you could be. In between last episode and this, then a 1-0 win over Bournemouth. Pretty routine. Naby Keita getting the goal. 81 minutes. Took us a while, but clean sheet again, so happy with that. Shaqiri got a little bit injured, so that's not good, but luckily for us, as I bring you to the tactic screen here, you can see that Fekir can fill in on that side. We're still without Mo Salah, who's got an injury. Oxlade-Chamberlain, very close. I think he will feature at some point this season. I'm quite excited. Got another little injury knock, so he's out for longer than expected. And this is the team then for today's game. Alisson will be in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back. Robertson at left back. Van Dijk, Gomez in the centre, with Henderson playing that deep line playmaker role today. Fabinho and Keita will be that midfield too, with, say, Fekir, Mane either side of Roberto Firmino, who today, in the lottery of what will he play striker-wise, will be an advanced forward. So let's see how he does in that role today. Daniel Sturridge can't believe he's not played more games. Cannot believe it. He texts me. He let me know. He went, "Oh, Benny boy, why are we not playing more? Hey. I didn't reply. All right, then, there is the Fulham side. Of course, newly promoted Fulham have been struggling a little bit this season, and they need to win this, really, to make sure they can carry on with their survival efforts. We're team talk-wise. We're going to be passionate with the I've got faith in you. Get out there, make the difference, and they seem to have reacted very well to it. Only Jordan Henderson didn't react, but luckily for me, did listen passionately, which I assume is like right up here, so that's good. Okay, there's the boys lined up. We might as well have a look at this before we go back into 2D with the 3D replays. So here we go then, Liverpool in the red, Fulham in the white kits, as always, and here we go. We'll bring up the league table. I think important, of course. Winning this first game will put us in a good position, but next game could be the one if slip-ups happen elsewhere, notably with Chelsea. Good news for us. Manchester City currently beating Chelsea 1-0. If you can see that at the top left there. Thank you to Fernandinho. As we've got a free kick. Robertson plays it in. Van Dijk's there. And just last episode, we didn't see any of it. But today we do. Virgil's back at the back post. Lovely delivery from Andrew Robertson. Let's look at it in 3 dimensions. The perfect way to start today's episode, folks. At Anfield, of course, as well. Van Dijk gets up. Heads into that far post. Unbeaten in the air this season. In any duel. I don't think that's very impressive, Virgil. Well done. I've not checked those figures. I don't know if they're 100% correct. But let's go with them, all right? That's not, I was always told, don't ruin a good story with fact, you know? Alisson, all the way up to Fekir, who gets in between 2 defenders, and if he puts the ball into the centre, Firmino and Mane are there, and Mane should really score. A couple of minutes to go before the half ends, as Jordan Henderson comes across, wins the ball back. You see, I wouldn't normally make a highlights package, but Jordan, I'll give you the credit, very well done. And can we work it now from the back as it goes out towards Fekir on that right-hand side, but on that left foot, cuts back inside. Lovely ball. Look at the bend on that as it went all the way through. It's a penalty kick. Mane brought down, but the delivery from Fekir to get it over there was unbelievable. Fabinho with the penalty. Can he score it to put us 2-0 up? No, is the answer. He's still got the ball, though. Can he put it back? No, again. Surrey does well, and Fabinho, well, that'll be his game over then, because that ruins all morale. He's on a 6.1 now, just for missing a pen. Devastated. All right, well, we'll certainly say things are going well, but you're capable of even better for Fabinho. Scoring, maybe. That'd be good. I don't want to single anyone out, Fabinho, but I'm looking at you, Fabinho. Don't want to single anyone out. Looking at you, Fabinho. Looking at you. Don't want to single anyone out, but looking at you. Yeah, so we'll move on. I'm not singling anyone out, Fabinho. Sorry, let's stop it. Good pass by Fabinho. Not singling him out. All right, despite that missed penalty, though, stop going on about it. Sorry, despite that missed penalty, we are 64% possession, 1-0 in the lead, and Fulham have had 1 shot on target so far. They play it out from the back, which I quite like. We do the same thing. And, that ball to Vietto is very good from Schürrle, and he's hit the crossbar. I don't want to talk about the physics involved there, because it's not actually, it's out officially now, isn't it? All right, Fabinho, since that, look, I won't call him by name. Number 3's coming off. Wijnaldum's coming on. Since that moment, he's collapsed a little bit, really. Firmino's nervous. I don't know why. It's not like he's having any goal-scoring opportunities to miss. All right, Daniel. It's your time. Daniel Sturridge coming on, folks, for Alberto Firmino. I've combined two players there. It's a free kick to Fulham to put a spanner in the works. Whipped in. You never guess who won the header. You will guess. Virgil van Dijk every single time. As Fulham continue to work this on the edge. Now, a counter-attack could be quite lethal here, but Fulham controlling the possession quite nicely, as they are prone to do it, it's fair to say. And we have to have our defensive heads on, helmets on, maybe hats on. Something that shows that we're defending. As Fulham continue this, I'm waffling, viewers. Can you tell? Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. That's what it is. Ball in. Alexander-Arnold is there to block it, and is just, well, that's actually quite good work. Daniel Sturridge now, if he can switch it all the way across, he does. Mane's there. If he can bring it inside, maybe he goes on his outside, back across for Wijnaldum. It was hit the bar. It's cleared. It's put down. It's put down like a poorly animal. Yeah, that's somewhat killed the mood. All right, Fulham again, though, racing to get back into this. They've put the ball forward. Alexander-Arnold head back to Alisson, and cool as you like, dealt with. If you get a second now, you've got to assume game over as Sturridge finds his way through. Shot on goal, Rico with a good save. When I edit this back later, I'll listen to the things I've been saying during this game, and I'll wonder why. I can already sense it as Fekir to Van Dijk. He can't score with his feet. He has to head it. Probably shouldn't shout Dyke so loudly either, if I'm being completely honest. And that's full time. 3 points on the board. I actually don't know how Chelsea and City fared in the end, but the missed penalty from Fabinho, last time I mentioned it, didn't cost us in the end, which is good stuff. Passionately say, nice victory, well done. Another boring 1-0, viewers. This series been enthralling, hasn't it? Exciting stuff. All right then, 6 points is the gap. Chelsea did come back and beat City quite comfortably, who are now comfortably in third position and can't catch us at the top of the table. 3 games to go for the both of us then. We know if we win this next one and Chelsea fail to get anything from it or even get a point from it, won't be enough. We will win the league title and we go then to Burnley. League Cup winners, remember, so bear that in mind. And we are absolutely knackered, so that's comforting. Right then, folks, a big moment in the save for me, actually, and personally a little bit too. It's nice to welcome back Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to the team. We'll start up front for us in today's game. The team then is looking like this. The back 4 or 5 even remain exactly the same. Fabinho's going to drop into that deep-lying playmaker role with Wijnaldum coming in as the box-to-box. Jordan Henderson is probably fit enough to play, but we're going to keep a little bit of rotation going towards the back end of the season. I don't want us to get overtired. Fakir's going to move it then over to that Mazzala spot. We've got Mane on the left, of course, Firmino through the middle, and as I say, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on that right-hand side. It's nice to have him back. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Apparently the low injury risk is on him for now. Sharpness isn't quite what it could be, but against Burnley away from home, I still think he could do a little bit of business for us, and if it's not going well, we'll change it. So there's a backup plan. All right then, Chris Wood up top, of course, the goal scorer in that League Cup. I'm obsessed with the League Cup final. I can't believe they won it. Can't get enough. Cannot get enough. All right then, title possibilities. Now, interestingly, do Chelsea play at the same time? They don't. Okay, so we will not going to find out until they play, unless they've already played and won, which does then somewhat kill this a little bit. Now, what we can do then is give ourselves quite the lead. So they've won their game, it's fair to say. So they've won. We now know that if we win, then we should be fine. As Robertson finds Van Dijk at the back post, and it's gone in to the crowd. What? Another free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Ball played in. Van Dijk's there. Referee. Penalty. Have a word. Lee Mason looks over his assistant. Awards the penalty. There was a foul that took place. And the redemption of Fabinho. This could be it. After last game, especially after all that was said and done, Fabinho proved the haters wrong, my man. I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to mention it. Don't mention it. Just don't mention it. Mane cuts inside. Still 0-0 here, viewers. Not many chances to speak of. Did I cut it out? We didn't cut it. Trent Alexander-Arnold, ball crossed in, hopefully, yeah, it goes all the way to Andy Robertson. Not sure that was the intended target, but a good pass all the same, as Robertson now looks to whip in a dangerous delivery and does so. Firmino at the back post, gets up. Oh, it falls to number 5, Wijnaldum, that is, and it goes just wide. Well, it's still 0-0, viewers. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe they'll equalise, take the lead. Shot goes in, Alisson turns it over. I can't believe he's missed again. Sorry, I'm talking about the Burnley player, obviously not anyone else. Corner, played in, back post. Clearly not been watching the videos. Right, we're on this balanced approach. We're going to go slightly more positive as the Ox picks up a booking. Just be careful, Alex, for heaven's sake. Maybe I should change the penalty taker, just in case. At half-time, still 0-0, and we know with Chelsea to play next game we play is Chelsea. We've got to get out there and finish them off, really, Burnley. Otherwise, we put ourselves in a difficult position. Even if we were to lose to Chelsea next episode, it could all crumble. But we need to put ourselves in a strong position. And that's very much what today is about. As I've just noticed the latest scores, you can even see those because my big head was in the way. Right, we're playing more positively. Hopefully that has an impact on the likes of Firmino. Maybe he'll be involved a little more as Burnley are just sort of... Phillips is just in a world of his own over there. Fekir gets it back. This highlight's continuing as Firmino's got a chance in on goal. Well, we've got more attacking and Firmino's hit that into another planet. It's a free kick. Fekir, about 20 yards out. Oh, it's gone close. Alexander-Arnold this time, free kick. We're just missing free kicks, just doing some training at the moment, viewers. Just taking shots, not scoring, just taking shots. All right, a little spell of possession. Can we start to work maybe this right-hand side? We've got the Ox playing out there as a winger, so hopefully he and Trent can combine out there, and they do on this occasion. Finds it back inside to Trent Alexander-Arnold, back out to Trent. I mean, there's just 1-2s. Boys, what do you put a cross in? Wijnaldum, big chance. Oh, big miss. All right, Fabinho's coming off. He's had a flawless game there. Henderson on. And while we're here, Belotti for Firmino. Drama today, viewers, isn't there? I mean, there's been penalties with different outcomes. Right, I'm going to tell the boys, push forward. Get up there, boys. Come on. Let's look for this goal. Let's search for it. There's a minute left. 60 seconds about as Tom Heaton kicks it to Andrew Robertson. And this is probably our final chance to maybe create one clear-cut opening for us to win this game. Otherwise, things get a little bit tasty. If I bring up the league table, you can see in these latter stages, 4 points of the gap, which means that if we don't beat Chelsea, they could be just a point behind us going into that final game, which... Well, I'll be stressed out, viewers. I think that I'll be stressed out. As here we go, then. I mean, Burnley can make this even worse. If they score now, we're in all sorts of bother. Just, I'm thinking if I don't react, it won't actually have happened. But I've seen it go in there in 3D, so I kind of know it's gone in. Maybe it was offside. Maybe VAR will show us that, no, he's about a yard on. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. No VAR in the Premier League. Goal. I think the only word I can use to describe this whole incident is Fabinho, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to bring it up for me. I've spent all episode trying to avoid the subject, and now it's cost us here, sort of. Well, would you look at that then? Would you look at that? 90 seconds. Ha 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 ha. That is a fake laugh, by the way. I don't actually find this funny. Well, if we throw it away right at the end of the season, that is going to hurt. Unlucky, boys. Wasn't to be. I'm already feeling a bit apprehensive. Right, so we play Chelsea. It's obviously quite a big moment. Next episode, there's lots at stake. Oh, dear. Okay, well, looking forward to it. If you enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Just noticing there that Morata and Hazard have got 37 goals. I'll see you next time for Chelsea and more. With love, with care. Cheery bye. Oh, God.